Okay. I want you to treat me as a pupil, as a beginner. I've never had a driving lesson before. Yeah, when I rang up your office, they said when you come along, you take me somewhere quiet, you show me how to get into the car, set myself up safely, teach me all about the controls, and if there was time, you teach me moving up and stopping.
Okay.
Any questions on the word picture?
Is that really going to say it like that on the test?
Is there any question on the word picture?
Yes, there is.
What?
Is he really going to say that on the test?
Yeah, beginner.
Yeah, but that's 2 PSTs. Cockpit drill and moving
No,
up.
it's not. Have you had a look at your PST sheets?
No.
Moving up and stop and could come into this.
Okay.
Now, I hope it doesn't, because that means that you haven't done very well in the controls.
Yeah.
But with a real learner,
It would come straight after.
where your lesson is an hour, you'd move straight onto it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want you to remember that. Please do not ask to see my driving licence. It has been checked, and do not ask me to give an outside check. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So just assume that's been done. With a real learner, obviously you would. Yeah. Now I'll just give you a little bit of guidance before we start. When I tell you this is a suitable road, think of controls. Control. Yeah. Before you pull in, what do you not want me to do?
Get out of the car. Move. Put your hands in your lap.
You don't want me to put my hands on my lap?
No, I want you to put your hands in your lap.
Because you don't want me to
Touch anything.
You don't want me to take my seatbelt off, or I'll have that door open before the car starts, yeah? And I promise you I will if you don't, yeah?
Before the car starts?
Before the car stops.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so the word picture is treat me as a pupil as a beginner. Yeah? You're going to drive me to a suitable area. I will direct you to the area. There's no need to repeat the instructions back to me, because it's a bit silly you sitting on that side and you're driving.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want you to show me how to exit the car safely, get into the car safely, set myself up,
Yeah.
and teach me about the controls. And if there's time, show me how to move off and stop.
Okay.
So for this phase, you can call me Tony. I'll hand over to you.
Okay. Hi, Tony. I'm Maxine.
Oh, hello, Maxine.
It's your birthday today.
Yeah, really nervous.
Happy birthday. You don't need to
you.
be nervous. You shouldn't be nervous on your birthday.
Right.
Right, so you've never had any driving lessons, no driving experience whatsoever.
I've never had a lesson before.
Okay. Have you ever driven anything with a steering wheel before?
I've driven a bumper car and I ride a moped.
Okay, good. So you've dealt with a steering wheel before, so you know which way you turn it for which way you want to go and things like that.
I think so.
The
Yeah.
simple sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. With this car, it's got power assisted steering, which is a mechanism in the car that helps with the steering wheel. It helps to make the steering a little bit easier. Whereas in older cars, you don't get power assist. You might not get.
Can we not talk about it on the way there?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have to be back at work at 1 o'clock.
Okay. I'll talk about it on the way there, but I was just going to say to you, when we're driving, I'm going to give you a demonstration of the steering.
Oh, right, sorry, yeah.
Okay, but you see those 2 pedals down there?
Oh, yeah.
Those
yeah.
black pedals? They're for my use only, for when I'm sitting in the passenger seat.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, so I need
Yeah.
just keep your feet exactly where they are and don't touch them.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, no, that's fine. So, do you've been in a car before with somebody as a passenger?
I've been here in the past year.
Okay, so you know how to put your seatbelt on?
Oh, I do, yeah. I put it on loads of times to start in.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you put your seatbelt on.
Plug it in.
Good. Okay, so like I said, on the way to, you're going to find us a suitable place to sit and talk you through the controls and get you set up in the car.
All right.
And teach you how to do that. And then possibly, if we've got time, I'll move on to show you how to do some moving off and stuff.
All right, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
End of the road left.
That's 6 what?
When it gets dark like this on my moped, I always put my lights on. Am I doing the right thing?
Have you not got automatic lights?
Not on my moped, I haven't I?
No, not on this. Yeah, you need to have your lights on. Right, so I'll just show you a bit of about the steering.
Yeah.
What I said, it's got power steering. So it means that you need to watch what I'm doing, Tony.
Sorry,
watch my hands and
yeah.
watch the steering whilst I'm talking. Just the steering really needs a small amount and it doesn't take a lot of effort. Some cars haven't got power assisted steering, so they'll take big movements to do the steering and it's quite heavy. Whereas this is nice and light.
Right.
And I'm gonna turn right. So to show you, to turn right, I start with my right hand. Watch what I'm doing, Tony.
I'm watching.
Start with my right hand at the top and I pull down and push up with my left.
Yeah.
I make my hands meet at the top and the bottom. And then straight in the car, I start at the top with my left hand and pull it down.
Oh, right. My wife, when she drives, she crosses her hands.
It's not illegal to cross your hands, but it is preferred if you do the push-pull technique, because in the centre of the steering wheel you've got an airbag. So if you've got your hands crossed at any time and that airbag goes off for whatever reason, it could make your hands hit you in the face.
Oh.
So it's preferred. It's the preferred way to drive.
So you said big steering. What does that mean?
Rather than push and shuffle the steering wheel through your hands, we're going to take big chunks out of the steering wheel and pull it round. I'll show you on the next one.
And we're going to turn left.
So I'm going to be turning left here. So what I'm going to do is start with my left hand at the top.
Oh.
And I'm going to take big movements with my left hand and push up with my right and then get my hands to meet. Rather than doing lots of movements like that,
Oh, right. Straight on the road.
which takes up a lot more effort than it would if you were to do bigger movements on the steering wheel.
Bigger movements.
Like, yeah,
Oh, right.
big hand movements rather than small shuffles.
And we're going to turn right at the lights.
And we're going to turn right at the lights. So can you think what hand I might start at the top of the steering wheel?
Oh, sorry, the right.
Yeah, good. What did you get for your birthday then?
Sorry?
What did you get for your birthday?
Oh, driving lessons.
So have you got a block booked with me?
Sorry?
Has your mum booked you in a block with me?
No, my wife has.
Oh, your wife has. God, you got married young.
I think.
You know, you just turned 17 today. You're already married. So is your wife the one that's pushing you to drive then?
Yeah.
Does she drive?
Yeah.
How old's she?
Sorry?
If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Okay. So again, there's a little bend in the road. So if you watch my steering, Tony,
Alright.
it's really small movements. And we're going to move around this car. So if you watch now, it's just a small movement
Tiny
around.
movement, isn't
It is tiny. It really doesn't take any effort.
No.
And we're moving in, so it's just a fraction of off centre of the steering wheel. Then we go around a bend here, so I don't need to move my hand at all for these small curves in the road.
Next on the right.
So I'm going to turn right up here. So can you think what hand I might start at the top of the steering?
Your right hand.
Yep, good.
And this will be a suitable road.
Okay. Yep, so I start with my right, and again, it's not big movements. It really doesn't take a lot unless you're doing a sort of turn in the road manoeuvre, which you'll be on in a few lessons. Really don't need to do a lot of steering. Here we're going to do a lot because we're turning. I'm just going to pull over here, and when I stop the car, Tony, I want you to keep your hands where they are on your lap,
Oh,
and I want you to leave your seatbelt on,
okay.
and I'm going to talk you how to get out of the car safely. So keep your hands where they are. Right, I'm going to get out. I'm going to meet you on the pavement at the back of the car.
Yep.
Should I? I'm going to meet you on the pavement at the back.
Just that roll. Just put the ignition back on.
Oh, because the camera.
Gives power to the camera. That's fine.
Is it on?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm going to meet you over the back on the pavement. So if you just make sure you wait there for me.
Over the back. The other side of the road.
No, behind on the passenger side, on the pavement this side, just at the back of the car.
Yeah.
So if you wait, when we get out, if you wait there for me. But with your seatbelt, do you know how to release your seatbelt safely? Don't do it yet, but just tell me, do you think you know how to do it?
Press the button and chuck it back.
Okay, what you need to do is hold onto the seatbelt with your left hand down towards the buckle.
Oh.
Okay, and then press the button with your right hand, and then hold onto the buckle as it goes back, and feed that's it, good. And the reason we do that is so it doesn't hit you in the face and it doesn't hit the window and smash my window.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so to open the door, I know you think I know how to open the door. We have got some posts there, and it could be a windy day, so I want to show you how we really should get out of the car. So what I'd like to do with your right hand is hold on to the handle here, but with your right hand on your handle.
This one, no.
Yeah, and then with your left hand, undo the latch, pull it towards you, and then let the door open and keep an eye on that post.
Ooh.
And look over.
I thought I saw a woman with a pram coming.
I was going to say, look over your shoulder. Look in that mirror and look over your shoulder before you pull that latch.
Yeah.
Okay, is it clear?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, and then do that.
Yeah.
And then if you get out and shut the door.
All right.
And meet me at the back of the car on the pavement. And then give it a good slam. You need to make sure you bring it up and do it. That boot shut, Conan. Okay, so when we get in, we need to be checking there's nothing coming, but I'm doing that for you. Okay, so keep your hands in your lap and don't touch anything. So before I got in, I checked behind me to check there was nothing coming.
Just for the sake of the camera out road, I'm just going to start the engine. Just let the bells go.
Okay, right. So is this the first time you sat in the driver's seat of a car?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, that's why are you making such a big fuss about the boot?
You need to make sure that boot's shut.
Well, it's your shopping in there. It's nothing to do with me, is it?
Because you need to do it on your own car.
Why?
Because you need to make sure that boot's shut so when you're driving along it doesn't open.
That's my driving instructor's responsibility, isn't it?
No, but it's going to be your responsibility. It's your responsibility. You're driving.
Oh, she's already told me that. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll check it in future.
Yeah, it's your responsibility. You're driving. Whenever you're driving, the responsibility of the car and anybody in it is you.
All right.
Okay. Right. So, I'm going to take you through this routine. DHSSSM.
I use sign on there every week. For my doll money.
I don't know what that place is really called.
No.
So this is all of this is for safety, and a lot of it is for your comfort when you're driving as well. You need to be making sure that you're comfortable at sitting at the steering wheel and can able to reach all the controls. Each of these stands for something. The first one is doors.
Yeah.
So what you can do to check your doors is look in your mirror, and the line of the car should all be equal.
I can't see anything out the mirrors.
Okay, right, yeah, we need to do that in a minute. Right, doors. The way that we check the door is, before we check it, we need to look over our shoulder to check there's nothing coming, and with your right hand, I want you to hold on to that door and give it a good old rattle. Okay.
Oh, I think it's a bit broke.
Yeah. No, it's not broke. So I did say with your right hand, I meant your left hand, but doesn't matter if it's your right.
It's still broke.
Okay, it's not broke. I just haven't shut it properly. It's only on the first click. It's probably, yeah, it's telling us here the driver's door is open. So what you need to do
Very bright in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's because the light stays on because the door's open.
Oh, right, yeah.
You need to look over your shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
To check there's nobody coming.
Yeah.
And then with your left hand, hold on to that black shiny handle with your left hand.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hold it on from the top.
All right.
And with your right hand,
yeah,
just touch that lever, that silver lever at the top. And I want you to look over your shoulder again.
All right.
See if there's anyone coming.
Yeah.
Okay, and now pull that top lever.
Yeah.
Push the door open a little bit.
Yeah.
And give it a slam. Let go of the silver lever.
All right.
Okay. Now give it a wiggle.
A wiggle?
Yeah.
A rattle, you mean?
A rattle.
Oh, it's not broke anymore.
No, it's not broke. You fixed it.
Oh, the light's gone out.
Yeah, the light's gone out. So that means that all the doors. Yeah.
Down,
So that means all modern cars will tell you if the doors are open, but it's good. It's good practice to check. Okay. So first of all, we can tick that one off. The doors are sorted. Okay. So you need to have made sure that all the doors are closed.
That's your responsibility.
That's your responsibility.
Oh, my responsibility.
This is all your responsibility. When you're driving this car, it's your responsibility for yourself, everything in the car, and everybody else in the car also. Okay, the next one is the handbrake. This is the handbrake here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what I want you to do is just touching this lever part with your left hand. If you grab this grey lever part, just grab it from. Will it start grey? This black lever part. Right. I just want you to hold on to the black lever part, but don't press the in button. What I want you to do
Don't press the button?
No, don't press the button. Don't press it. Just pull it up as far as you can go.
I never do as I'm told, unless I'm given a reason.
Okay, you need to pull it up as far as you can. And we need to make sure that, no, don't press the button, because if you press the button it will release the handbrake. And you want to just check that the handbrake's on fully. The handbrake is what brakes the back wheels to stop the car from rolling. So you need to make sure it's pulled up all the way.
So you don't want me to press this button in why?
Because that's what you press to release it, and we're not releasing it. We're pulling it up.
Why?
You do that when you're releasing it when we're about to move off.
Is the car going to blow up?
No, it won't blow up. You can press it if you want to. You don't need that button yet.
That'll roll. There's got to be a reason why you don't be touching that button, yeah?
I said if you press it, it's going to release it.
Let me finish. Let me finish. You had your chance. You didn't say it, yeah? What's the dangers of me pressing that button? What could be the dangers?
The car would start to move.
It's a big danger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you really want the car moving?
No. But if you press the button and you hold the handbrake there, it wouldn't move.
I think if I press the button, I'm going to let go of it as well, yeah?
Okay. So without pressing the button, because if we press the button, it could release the handbrake and the car could move.
Oh.
So if you just give it a tug towards you upwards.
Upwards?
Yeah. So it clicks a couple of times, just make sure it's on even fuller than what I left it on. Okay. So that's making sure those back wheels are steady and the car's not going to move. Okay. So we can tick that one off. Seat. But now, with the seat, we need to get this in the correct position for you. So what you need to do is, if you reach down in between your legs at the front of the seat, there's a horizontal bar. What you need to do is pull that up, and then you can pull with your feet, or you can hold on with your left hand to the steering wheel.
Pull it with my feet?
Yeah, you pull it forward with your feet. Okay, just hold on to the steering wheel and reach down for that bar in the middle. Can you feel it?
No.
Oh, is it not in the middle on this car?
Does it have to be this hand?
Okay, no, you can hold on to the steering wheel with your right hand.
Oh, I feel it lever now.
Okay.